boy. Oh yeah, there was a new Muse song. Yo, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing good. Cryogenic. Bro, how much money you earn in a month making for VTuber models? Yes. I do make money making VTuber models. What were you doing, Dutch? Papa, you go. Or just what up, dude? How much? Yes. Yes, I do make money. Oh my god. How much money do I make? Yeah, I make money, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So because 30k. Oh, I wish I was making 30k, dude. I wish I was making fucking 30k, dude. Jesus Christ, 30k. That is an absurd amount of money. Or we will eat you, nom nom. Sure. Are you using Xbox and tablet? No, I'm using mouse and keyboard. This is a stream. Thank you, dude. What GPU do I use? I got 40. Pretty sure I got 4070 Ti. But it's not even that great, actually. Like, it's decent, but it's not, like, crazy good, right? So I'm pretty sure this one only has... How much RAM does this have, actually? Oh, 12 gigs, actually, not bad. No, it has 12, actually. 12. The 16 gigs would be nice, because 16 gigs is, like, good for... Like, if you want to set up some, like, run an AI system on your own PC or some shit like that would be good. If it was RTX Pro, Blackwell. Yeah, well, Blackwell and all that stuff, that's already, like... That's, like... Beyond just a consumer level, right? Like, average consumer level GPUs.
Oh.
Aptash, what up, Aptash?
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Waiting. A Georgian restaurant? Yo. What you gonna get there? Get some Khinkali, dude. Some Swadi. I mean, I don't want to insult any. Yeah, I guess like if it's run by Georgians, it could be quite decent. Hopefully you'll be lucky enough. No tracking? Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even turn on tracking. That's crazy. That's my bad right there. We good? Yeah, we good. When is your actual birthday? Is it 19th, Skull? Or is it 16th? 23rd? I'll send out pictures later. Of course. Of course. Yeah, take care, dude. Have fun. That smells pretty good. Is it already in oven, Dosh? It smells pretty good. Papa, what up? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Just a moment. Like, how long can cooked chicken be stored in fridge? Well, it's like 3 to 4 days. Airtight container. If you freeze it, it's up to 3 to 4 months. Ну, либо так. Hmm. Yeah, but like then I thought about it and like they slide. We don't need them to. That's just pupuka. Popoka, why you yapping? Come here. Come here. My God.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Popoka. Oh my goodness.
Discovery Houston, press ATO.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight in the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Three, two, one, zero, zero. Discovery, go and throttle up.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
We're back. I was like, huh? Huh? Oh yeah, I sent you that. What up, Mr. Rex Lex? Yeah, it's from Georgia. I feel like it's like regular ones, but because I think I saw them and I didn't know where it was from. Any new furboy, fanboy furry commissions? I don't think so. There was like somebody asking about it a couple days ago, but I don't think they ever replied. Yeah, no. there is like one furry commission, I will most likely just take it and make it. I mean, I already told the person I would do it, so. If you don't look at this area like it's the inside out, it looks like it's ass like this. And these two. See what I'm saying? It's as if like the bunny's like laying over there. Like that. She's laying down, you know, and then this is her ass. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? And this is like the little tail here. The body goes like that way, basically. Funny. Say again. Nice optical illusion. This, what up, dude? What the fuck? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Was it the wrong side? Oh. What are my PC specs? I think I have it under stream. Yeah, they should be under my stream. Oh. What up, Neozikun? Neozikun. Neozikun. Kun. You getting ready for summer, Neozikun? Getting ripped? For German Altushkas? Make sure to leave some Altushkas for Rexlex too, by the way. Don't take all of them, dude. Rexlex coming? No, he's not, but like, we're basically invading his country to get all the Altushkas, you know? I'm just saying to like leave some for him too, you know? It's fine. Many people are invading his country. Yeah, we're probably out of the out of all of them, we're probably the better ones, right? You don't even know what that word means, what altushka? I don't think goth girls like sushi, by the way. Last time I've seen a goth girl, and I kid you not, it was at a food court here in Georgia. It was one of the trashy ones. Have you ever seen a trashy goth girl? They are the funniest ones. You know what they do? They basically go around food courts, and I shit you not, they eat leftover food. I am not even joking. There's a whole cast of like trashy goth girls. They do shit like that. Maybe they need someone to teach them how to cook. Or maybe they need a... They need some daddies to feed them. And in return, they will sucky. I mean, you do not want a goth GF like that to be. Hey. To all their own, right? If that's something you're gonna go for, hey brother, I'm not gonna judge you. I ain't judging you for that, brother. A woman like this, dude, that's like high tier for him. There's usually here. I'm gonna maybe. Where's the shitty ass? There we go. Maybe I can find it here. There's usually this one bitch in my shorts. Oh. I found her. This is I can't find it. Basically, it has to be just a goth girl with some like some gothy vibes, basically, you know? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. And I've seen those in Germany, so I promised Neozy that if he comes along to Germany, I'll find him a German altushka. Now I owe him a German altushka. You don't owe me anything. Come on now. You don't have to be that shy. I owe you an Altushka, okay? It's okay. I will keep my word. Is 3.7 Blender version good? Not bad. I mean, depends what you want it for, right? Like for general 3D like anime modeling, yeah, it's pretty good. Again, depends what you want it for. Full of ice. What are the noticeable changes from 2.93? Oof, are you using 2.93? I think one reason why I really liked it, and I don't know if like 2.9 has it. I think 2.9 has it too. Why did I go from 2.9 to 3.6? I don't remember actually. What was the big reason I did it? Because technically speaking, 2.9 and 2.79 are more compatible with each other. I don't remember, honestly. I want to say it was the sculpting tool. How like it kind of shows you the angle. You see like when depending on like where you have it on, like it shows you the angle, right? Like it warps. You see how like the circle warps depending on where I put it? But I think that's also present in 2.9. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was like textures. Like I think it handles 4K image textures better. Nothing major, yeah. I actually don't remember why I switched to 3.6. But I think it was because it handles 4K textures better. How many hours you need to spend in Blender to reach your level? No, it depends on you. It's very individual. I know some people that like they do same shit over and over and over again and they're not really improving. So like it really depends, honestly. Like there was this guy in our Discord. We were literally trying to help him with whole Discord. Like he was trying to create a model of a character, and he was like keep making the head basically of the model, but he was just keep failing about it, or keep failing it. And like, dude, like literally whole Discord server was cheering for him to like actually do like better. I was keep giving him the one of the videos that I have made like years ago about head modeling. It's a pretty good guide. A lot of people have been using it for years now. It is pretty good. But then he was just like keep doing same thing over and over and over again and keep failing. And like it really depends. It really depends how like trainable you are. Like are you good at learning things in general? It's funny, the other day I was actually watching one video and it was about learning how to learn things, right? So become efficient at learning things. And that's like something that I always talk on stream about. It's the idea of like teaching yourself how to learn things better and faster, right? It's one of those skills that's like very underrated, and a lot of people just tend to not care about it too much. But I do believe that it is like one of the most underrated skills. It's the ability to like learn things more efficiently. Boo. Boo. Almost fucking hand holding like that guy, right? You know, the funny part is he probably went to other Discord to ask for opinion there. And a bunch of like yes men told him, they're like, yeah, it's fine, it's perfect, probably, or some shit like that. Because later on he was saying in the Discord that like other people told him that it's actually fine. Like it's not. Like I feel like there are like a bunch of like these small communities around like art and like 3D modeling and stuff where they're not there to actually help people to like learn how to do things. They're just there for like some sort of like perverted self-interest of like they just want to feel superior to this like smaller, more uneducated, like lower skilled Blender people, right? They don't care about actually like teaching them what the right right way of doing things are. They just care about seeming nice and good, right? So they spend, instead of like actually telling them the rough truth that like this is actually shit, like this looks bad, you should do this better, they say like, oh no, it's perfect, you'll get better about it over time. So it's more so about like some sort of like I want to make other people see how good of a person I am type of mentality, you know? And for that reason, I'm just going to be nice to you. instead of actually giving you what you need. It was the peak, though. 1 minute of your video took 19 minutes for me. That's fine, and that is perfectly okay. The whole idea of those videos is not to hold your hand. It's to so you understand how, like, generally things are modeled, so you can follow along on your own pace, right? You can pause and, like, you know, go on and so on and so on. I'm afraid to say the truth. Yeah. Look, I think there is a way to approach things in a nice manner, but I also don't think that there's a problem with saying that something looks like shit. You can just say that it looks like shit, right? But if you're saying that it looks like shit, like, I mean, also tell the person what they can improve, right? That's also, like, not very nice thing to do. Like, you can say, hey, like, this, the way you did this shape of a butt or whatever it is just doesn't look very good. It's very weird and it's uncanny. Here's a good way of doing this, right? There was another guy who was trying to make this fanboy model, but I think, like, after posting a couple times and then receiving, like, very rough critique, he just stopped posting altogether. He's probably gonna come in like a month or two and then whine about how, like, he's just not getting any progress on it. Constructive criticism? Yeah. I do think it's like all of it is just doing Kruger effect, basically. It's where people look, there's no problem in saying that, like, you don't understand certain things and how they're done, and that's fine, right? And over time, like, once you actually get good at 3D modeling and once you develop a problem solver mindset, that's gonna do two things. You're gonna be less mad about you modeling, so you're not gonna get mad whenever something is not working out for you. You're not gonna get sad or depressed or whatever about it. You just know that, like, you just need time to figure it out, and that's it, right? So you will develop the mindset. But another thing is, like, a lot of these people, like, it's like this thing, right? Like, the let me actually get the actual tuning. Like, you've probably all seen this shit, right? So it's like this bottom line is like you basically know nothing, and then this is like your knowledge and experience, right? I was gonna say, and then, like, it's literally written here. And then this is your confidence level, right? So most people that just get into 3D modeling, like, after doing like a donut or some other dumb shit, right? Like, very simple thing. They're literally like couple months into, like, it doesn't have to be 3D modeling, but let's take 3D modeling for example, right? They're like couple months into 3D modeling, they've done couple projects, and they think they can do everything. But then they do something and it looks like shit. But the problem is, like, they are so confident that whatever they're doing is good, when it actually reaches, like, some sort of audience, and the audience actually gives them feedback and they say, like, well, this actually looks like shit. What happens is, like, this person breaks because they were so sure that whatever they were doing was good. Now that their whole reality is broken, and that's where, like, this, like, valley of despair comes in, basically. But this whole valley of despair, for some people it happens, for some people it doesn't happen. For some people, they're just stupid, their confidence further goes up, but their skill doesn't really go any further. Because you need this valley. You need to understand that you're dog shit. If you do not understand that you're dog shit, you will never go forward when it comes to knowledge and experience. You will not. And a problem is, a lot of people have huge egos, they have pride, and they just cannot fathom the idea that they might not be good at something, right? But it still happens for most people. For most people, unless you're like an absolute fucking idiot, you will go into this valley of despair, basically. Whenever you go into this valley of despair, This is where your actual fucking journey starts. This is where you slowly, throughout the time, throughout years even for some people, months, years, like you actually become better. And then whenever you reach this point, this is the point of enlightenment. This particular point here. This point is whatever you went through so much shit and you have so much experience and you have learned how to be a problem solver instead of like constantly whining about things whenever things just don't go your way. And whenever you're here, like this is when you actually can say, I'm a 3D modeler now. See? Anything else below, you're just dog shit. I'm sorry, but you are. If you're upset about it, go cry in a fucking pillow or something like that. I don't care. But yeah, it's only when you're here is when you can truly call yourself a like a 3D modeler or a good artist or like whatever it is, right? Anything else in between from here to here, you're just dog shit. But like here specifically, you're an ignorant fucking clown. That's a whole different thing, right? If they struggle on a donut, it's safe to say no. You can still struggle. Dude, it's like so hard to struggle on a donut. Like serious. Like donut tutorial is one of the most fucking idiotic tutorials that I've ever seen in my life. Simply because it's literally holding your hand and that like making you do the thing. It is so idiotic. You're still in a valley? I don't think you're in a valley. I mean, I don't know, obviously you personally, but one good way of understanding whether you're in a valley or not is if you are upset or angry anytime you model or whatever, if you're still upset or angry about your own work, that means that you're in a valley. It's one thing to not be fully satisfied with what you do, right? But whenever you're specifically very emotional about your own work, like for men, I used to be very angry, for example. I used to be angry at whenever I was not able to do things the way I You know, the funny part is the first time that happened and first time I understood I was dog shit was the first ever not first ever. Actually, it was first ever. The first time I ever did model from scratch, I was so fucking angry at it. And then the second model I did, I was still fucking angry. Third model I did, I was still fucking angry. Because I was under impression that I was actually pretty decent at 3D modeling. But I was actually pretty fucking dog shit. And that was like, that lasted for a year, I think, if not more. And then at some point I just started telling myself that like, it's okay, I am bad at this. It's fine, I'll do better. Right? I would just keep telling that to myself on stream and shit like that. It was such a bad period for my life because I was always constantly stressed about things. But I was just keep doing that. And eventually, like, I just came to, like, one thing. First of all, yeah, like, you can't be perfect. And you can't be the best. But you can always improve. And if things are not coming out the way you want them, it's okay. It's better to like finish things and do things than not to. And you can always do your next project better, right? So it's okay. Go back to the model, I say to myself, it looks dog shit. That's fine. That's a very normal and healthy way of looking at things. Like, if you're an artist and you go back and look at some of your older work and you still think that, like, you're not gonna be honest not only with yourself but with other people as well, that you were just not very good, like, You're mega fucking delusional, dude. You're a mega fucking delusional. Like, you have to be able to, like, look at your older work and say that it's just not good. Or it was not good. It's okay. Like, you're not gonna lose, like, I mean, maybe some, like, fucking midwits are not gonna understand it, but, like, anyone else who is an actual professional is going to understand. I feel like it's way worse whenever you look back at your models and you do not feel that. That's when you should worry about it. Because that means that you have not really improved. Like, how bad that is, dude. Like, imagine, like, you look back at your models and you still think it looks good, right? It's like... that's way worse. But is that of his anger? I mean, it's rare that I get angry nowadays, though, right? Even Inko couldn't rage bait me the other day. You know, the funny part is, Rexlex, so she was saying that, like, I'm just assuming a lot of things, right? About people in general. And then in DMs, she was just keep saying how, like, I would like the game. I was like, I didn't tell her anything, but, like, how can you say that, like, I'm assuming a lot, but then, like, she was assuming that about me with the game as if, like, I would like it. She was correct with that, and that's fine. You can assume, like, look, there is a logical pattern, right? When it comes to like certain things in life, right? So just because there is no direct proof, and then say that, like, oh, you should not talk about it if it's just an assumption, it's stupid. Everything starts with an assumption. Like, any concept starts with an assumption, and then if that concept is significant enough, there are some people who go and then do tests about it, right? They gather, like, groups of people, and then they do psychological tests, right, to determine whether that assumption is right or not, right? Now the problem is, whenever I make an assumption about something, right, you can counter that either saying that, like, no, you're not right, and here's why you're not right, and give me an example of things, right? But you can just sit there and ridicule me, right? And that is your form of and that be your form of fighting against what I'm saying. That's just not how it works, right? It's ridiculous, right? Like, you wouldn't do that. Which makes you strive to get better. Yeah, another thing was, like, you have to let your, like, your trash thing is, like, also like, let yourself, like, you have to let yourself like, make mistakes, you know? You can't always be, like, perfect, especially in the process, right? So it's okay that, bro, why Jesus Christ, that was so loud. Stop looking at AI girls on TikTok, you fucking monkey, dude. You do understand that most of those, like, TikTok girls dancing and shit like that is just like an AI filter, right? To keep my mind, I can be better than this, like in a constant way of getting better. Do you think they have a chance to learn how to create models of your level with an ideal topology? Maybe. The question and the problem is not whether they can do that. The question and the problem is, what is it for you? Or what is it for any other under-skilled 3D modeler? Another thing is like, you're saying like, oh, like AI learning how to do proper 3D models, right? How do you know it's proper 3D models if you do not know what a proper 3D model yourself? Like, how do you know something is a proper, good-looking model if you yourself have never done that? You do understand like the idea of AI creating, or not creating, but I guess generating content is still highly dependable on us humans, right, as observers. Because AI actually creates a lot of dumb shit, by the way. Like, if you don't believe me, like, install some, like, you can locally install something like Stability Matrix, right? It's a stable diffusion AI generative tool, right? Install it and try to like generate some stuff, and it's gonna give you so much dumb shit. So it's still up to you, a human, right, to curate it, choose from the best one, the best looking one, and then show it to the public, basically, right? So can AI create, like, does AI create, or how do I say this, like, can AI create something beautiful? Yes, but AI doesn't understand what beautiful is. You still have to like pick and choose. Another thing is, people say like, oh, I wish like there was an add-on for this, AI for this, AI for that, right? Yeah, but if you're like lower skilled worker, right, in any field, you know who gets fired and replaced the fastest? It's the lower skilled people. So for example, if you're hoping that there's going to be some sort of AI tool that is going to let you create VTuber models, and you are yourself like low skilled, you're going to be the first one to get replaced. It's almost like communism, you know, like every time like people cheer for communism and they want the communism to come in, whenever communism comes in, they are the first ones to get killed, basically. It's the same way I think about anyone that cheers for AI. Like, if you're cheering for AI, you're just like cheering for your own demise. Could join my model before like 4 years ago, but I got better. Good for you. Couldn't have gotten better, dude. Imagine if you gotten worse. I do wonder though, like just the way you can get better at things, can you also? I don't know, you can get worse at things. But if you, what if you practice a lot, but then you get worse anyways? Imagine like you practice doing something, but instead of getting better, you get worse and worse. Can you get worse? I don't know. Just saying. What if? Oh, it's keep playing same songs again. Altushki titi. Altushki titi. You're wrong. Forcing on the wrong skill, but also noticing that you went the wrong way can also maybe. The thing is, like, especially like when it comes to art, a lot of people forget that like art exists only, or it doesn't only exist that way, but like art exists purely depending on human interaction with it, basically. It's like if you lived in a cave, right, and you never had any reference in your life of beautiful, and you never had any feedback from people about what you do, right? Whenever you created something beautiful, would you know that you created something beautiful? Would you? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. Many artists don't live in a cave and still seem that way. Because ultimately, if you think about it, the only way you can get better at things is either you have feedback or you have reference. Because feedback lets you understand what the public likes and what the public wants, right? And it's same with reference. Reference lets you know what is already popular and what is already liked by the general public. So you don't have to like guess basically, right? And I noticed like that's a problem with a bunch of people that are like getting in this shit. Like they are avoiding any sort of like referencing from other people, but then they're bashing their heads against the wall and also not taking any criticism for anyone else, basically, right? Like, especially whenever you want to get better at things, right? Like, if you want to get better at something, like, you have to do either or. Either take a reference or get feedback. Because if you're truly trying to create something unique, right? Well, it takes a lot of iterations, but even with iterations, you need feedback to people to tell you like, hey, this is good actually. I like this.
Discovery Houston Press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight in the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Three, two, one, zero, zero.
Because ultimately, whatever you're doing, especially in art, like, aren't you doing that for other people to like it?
Computers now have primary control.
And if they don't like it, then like, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, there are some like cool cases of that though. Like whenever people make something that like it's legit cool and new, you know, and like it has not been seen before or made before, right? And this is what I'm talking about, the feedback, right? This is where like these people get feedback from the general public and they understand that whatever they made is cool, right? But then there's only like literally like few artists like that, right? That do stuff like that. A good example is like the guy that created Alien Universe, right? Unless like that was also referenced by something else. You have a carbon steel wok? Do you all cook Asian sometimes? No, I don't like anything. I'm like, it's funny because me and my wife were more of a Mexican, like we like Mexican food basically. So it's like beef with like spicy seasoning, nachos, like that type of shit, you know? Yeah, like nachos, burritos, tacos. Forgot about shawarma. We make shawarma at home all the time. With soy sauce. You like beef with soy sauce because you are a soy sauce yourself. No, I'll be honest, I put soy sauce almost in everything as well. Yeah, but I at least don't talk about it. You can't be putting soy sauce in stuff and then talking about that you're putting soy sauce in stuff. That's not how it works. What will people think, dude? Like a normal one. Do you remember the video I sent you with the sushi feeding? No. Also, dude, stop. Altushkas do not like sushi, okay? Learn how to make two things. Learn how to make burgers. Like proper good burgers. Like learn how to make like a custom sauce, not just fucking mayonnaise or like pre-made sauce. No, like learn how to make it yourself. We're talking like you take like a base. Like it can be like some like mayonnaise, maybe some ketchup. You mix that up. You also put in some garlic. You put in pickles, but like you gotta grate those pickles, put that shit in, add a tiny bit of salt, tiny bit of pepper, tiny bit of paprika, mix that up. That's a good sauce already for burger. Then learn how to make good beef patties, okay? Buy yourself a cast iron skillet or cast iron grill. Meat has to be 50-50. 50% low fat beef, 50% whatchamacallit, pig meat basically, because it's fatty. You mix that shit up. You don't have to over season it. Salt and pepper, that's it. That's all you need. You can either pre-mix that shit, or once you form the patties, you can like sprinkle it on top. Another small thing that you can do is also add maybe tiny bit of garlic powder. That's it. Just put it on top. That's it. You sear it from both sides. Specifically sear it. Don't fry it. Frying is shit. You have to sear it. So that means like high temperature cast iron skillet or grill. You sear it from both sides so the juices stay inside. Okay? One side, 2 minutes. The other side, 2 minutes. On the other side, you also put cheese on top. You fucking do that shit. You also have to press it down so the other side also sears. Because if you don't press it down, it's not gonna sear. That's it. One patty down. Do like 3 more like that. Because we're making double burgers. We're not fucking animals, right? We gotta make those double patty burgers. Then you take buns. You can either fry them, or you can do it afterwards. That's fine. Put some butter. Put the fucking buns on the skillet. Fry them on one side. You can also fry it on the other side if you want to. Get it that browning, alright? It doesn't need a lot of oil, by the way. Just a tiny bit of fucking butter, specifically butter. How long do you sear it for? 2-3 minutes. You will see it yourself like visually. The problem is you really need cast iron. if you do it on just a regular pan, like for example, like non-stick, or like, first of all, do not use any non-stick pans. Like, holy shit, get rid of any Teflon that you have at home, dude. Holy fuck. Get like, what do you call that shit? Ah, God, what is that metal called that like doesn't rust? There's cast iron, and then there's, I forgot how it's called. Stainless steel, stainless steel, stainless steel. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Like, I promise you, if you can already become a good cook, like a good home cook, that's just a huge bonus whenever you get yourself a girl and you're gonna be like, hey, I can actually cook us a, like, something very nice at home. And you're gonna get burger, dude. Ugh! Another very good dish that I really like making is, I'm gonna show you actually. You can take it. You can take it. Nachos. There. But you can make a variation of this on your own. You make this shit for a girl? Dude, she will literally be wet right away. Like, before she finishes eating this meat, she's gonna eat your meat first, okay? Like, if you can make this shit, like this here, into this. Look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit. You know how delicious this is? And you can make variations on this, by the way. Like, this one has beef and mushrooms. But I usually make it with beef and beans. But I also don't make them like this, because I actually don't like making them like this, because the these nachos, these are nachos, right? They get soggy. So the best way to do this is actually do like a layer of meat, then do a layer of cheese on top, and then on top do a layer of salsa. And then what you do is, like, you take nachos and then you dip them. Like, you're gonna gather like meat, cheese, and nachos together and put it in your mouth. Oh man. Like, if you can cook this up, oh, he does add tomatoes, actually. I usually also add tomatoes to this. I actually forgot he does that too. You don't have to make this, by the way, like from scratch. You can just buy Doritos. Red Doritos are the best for this, by the way. So you don't have to make them from scratch. Just buy Doritos. Or any other, like, corn nachos, basic. Or corn, whatever the fuck those are. Chips. Yeah, this is how I learned how to make melted cheese. It's basically butter, flour, milk. You can add some paprika if you want to, some garlic if you want to, and then you put in like cheese. The best one for this is God, I forgot how it's called. The yellow cheese. I'll gift this video to you. Yeah, I don't make guac, like, that's fucking shit. All you really need is like some fucking onions, some sliced tomatoes. You don't even need to fry them really. Corn, like just buy canned corn, that's fine. Cilantro, that depends. Like some people like it, some people hate it, so you don't have to do it. I also like to add in the salad. I like to add pickles. Pickles are very good for this shit. And then microgreens. Dude, microgreens go hard on this shit, dude. It's so good. I mean, if you want more spicy, you can always add some spicy peppers. Or jalapenos. Dude, look at this. Dude, this thing. Like, holy shit, dude. This is so good. It looks alright. Oh my god. I wish I had like more talkative females in chat so they could tell you that if a man can cook something like that, how sexy it actually is. Any talkative females in chat can confirm that if a man can cook something like that, it's fucking sexy as fuck. Who doesn't like cheese food? Chinese? My wife doesn't like Chinese food. Look, maybe, just maybe I'm projecting a little bit, right? Based on my wife's taste, right? But I don't know, man. Yeah. They're usually dumb bitches. Yeah, that's like my experience with like women that like sushi. I feel like women that like sushi don't like sushi because they like sushi. They like sushi because all other females pretend to like sushi. It's almost like it's a status food. Like if you're eating sushi, you're cool. How the fuck would you eat sushi? Like, the sushi is... Then sushi, right? Assumption again. Of course, I can assume whatever the fuck I want, dude. What do you mean? Like, stop with this bullshit about like, oh, you can do... Of course I can assume. Like, what do you mean? Look, it's called pattern recognition, okay? Every time I see females that like eating sushi, like, I don't really think highly of them, okay? It's okay. Like, to me, female who likes burgers is... Females that like burgers are ultimately way more attractive than females that like sushi. I'm sorry. I just... Sushis were a psyop, okay? Sushis were a psyop to sell you a shit ton of cheap rice for a very low price, okay? Or very high price. Because you're not even getting a lot of fish. Most of sushi is just a shit ton of rice. That's it. You've been psyoped into buying cheap rice for an expensive price just because it's now called sushi. Women eat raw fish, too stupid to cook. No, that's obviously not what I say, okay? Jesus Christ, dude. It was a joke? Oh yeah? If I said that joke, you wouldn't think about it as a joke. Oh, yes. Yeah, and she's a poser. She's not even a real goth girl, dude. She literally does this shit because she has OnlyFans or some shit like that. Yeah, let me just give me a fucking anecdotal evidence by showing me a video of a fake goth girl that eats sushi in a sexual way. See, it's my fault. It's my fault. I just didn't teach you good enough. It's okay. I'll fix that. I will fix that. I'll make sure to fix that. It's all my fault. I was a bad male role model to you. I'll fix that, buddy. They're trying to get idiots to buy. Just the way it is. I know. Alright, fuck it. I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna be done. Yeah, I know I was late today, by the way. Like, it was like last bits of kitchen that had to be done. Now kitchen is officially fully done. I don't have to do anything with it anymore. Yeah, I'll be done for today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Back to the oven. Back to the oven, dude. I actually have... I am gonna cook up some shawarmas, actually. Yeah, I'll be done. Thank you again very much, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys are awesome for hanging out with me. I appreciate that always. Check out Discord. Join our Discord. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. Check out YouTube and Twitch. Also check out Boot, Gamrod, and Jinx. You can purchase some of my models there if you want to. Yeah, I'll be done for today, but I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Alrighty. Yeah, take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See ya. Also, to be honest, my back hurt. Like, I did very bad workout routine this morning, and my back hurts. So that's like one of the reasons why I'm actually ending the stream tiny bit early. Because I'm tired, like, sitting. Alright. Take care.